Hello, everyone. We're about to get started with this race, GobbityBobbity versus wooferzfg, and I'm joined by my co-commentator, J-Wos.
Yes, hello.
This is really very exciting. Oh, it looks like we're already starting. This is preset B, so it includes Triforce charts, big octos, and gunboats. And we will see a gunboat.
So immediate route divergence.
Oh, never mind. I think Gobbity made a mistake. Yeah.
Still route divergence, I think. Yeah. Looks like
No, I think Gobbity's sailing the wrong way.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gobbity, yeah, they're both going to Ally to steal because there's a really important item there they want first. Which it's like a little unfortunate that it's like convenient to get it now, because you just kind of have to wait for the gunboats to destroy each other.
So I know that I don't know how much Gob has practiced it recently, but I know that Gob does know how to do unbuffered enough to the point where he can get past.
Ooh, interesting. Well, we'll see when he gets there.
No, it doesn't look like he's gonna try to do it. I think it might be worth just trying, if you like know how to do it and stuff, just not actually setting Blackwind, but just trying to go for it, because there's nothing else that you can do here.
Yeah, you're waiting anyway.
Yeah. Unless if you do the strat that you can jump out of the boat and then as you're getting hit, like you want to get hit right after you jump out of the boat, and that way you will you'll get down into the ground enough, or into the sea enough, to get just underneath the gunboat.
And the first item's a delivery bag. So that item's really important to get first. Because one, they're like right here anyway. And there's gonna be... Well, actually, maybe I take it back. Maybe not be the most important thing to get first, but it's something you want to get sooner rather than later. And they're already in the area.
Yeah, especially with going to Windfall right now.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, because they're gonna want to do something with delivery bag here right away. So no, yeah, they definitely wanted to get delivery bag before coming here. Both doing Lenzo door cancel. So yeah, we're not gonna see much gameplay from either runner because they both have the lights off. Gobbity is does he not know the setup for swordless Lenzo door cancel?
Oh, he has his own setup.
Okay.
He made the setup.
Okay.
The old setup.
Oh.
Yeah, looks like Woofer got it. Very
nice.
clean.
Looks like Gobbity's about to get it too. Yeah, he got on the tree. Yeah, bombs, another important item you want to get sooner rather than later. And then, yeah, they're going to start hide and seek after this too. And I kind of find it interesting that they both opted to do Lenzo door cancel right away, then hide and seek, because I know some people like to get door cancel, then start hide and seek, and then like play hide and seek with door cancel. I honestly don't know if that's actually faster or not than what they did. But the benefits of like starting hide and seek then doing, well, getting door cancel then starting hide and seek before going into Lenzo's house is the lights stay on so you can see what you're doing. And it speeds up the hide and seek portion a bit too. But like setting it up that way slow.
Do we actually need the bombs for anything? Logically we need them for the gunboat, but you can just have the other gunboat shoot it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
The shield also, I
The
saw that,
shield.
but
Yeah, that's really about it.
without Earth Temple and logic, it's like,
Without Tower of the Gods.
yeah, and without Earth Temple because shield.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why they wanted the delivery bag, is to start the Zunari trading quest. That has an item that's kind of important. Now, something I'm
I mean,
really
it's
curious.
not that important, is it really?
I think it's important. I would get it, this seed.
Yeah, it's definitely worth getting the seed.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ivan.
Ivan's a bit of a trickster. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting what Gobbity's doing. So you can see Gobbity didn't go into Tingle's jail cell, he went for the third kid. And the reason why he's doing that is I think he's gonna do Tingle's jail maze. Oh, never mind. He just decided to not go to Tingle's jail cell right now.
I think that, in general, if you don't need Miss Marie, it might not be the worst thing, because that way you're only going through one loading zone and then you just save warp. Because, like, you do Tingle right after you do, Ivan.
Ah, okay.
I don't think that that's, like, that bad.
I'm not sure if the... I mean, it looks like Woofer's not doing jail maze. Maybe Gobbity won't do it either. Because there is an item in the jail maze that they might find useful, but...
I don't think it's worth it. It's, like, kind of out of the way.
Eh.
If you know how to do deed skip fast, then it's fast.
Yeah, so... Yeah, the Cabana deed's in the jail maze. But it's like, I don't know, when I was first looking at this prologue, I wasn't sure how quickly they were going to have hookshot for Cabana deed skip. And I also thought about using the chest on Private Oasis for something else besides Cabana deed skip. But, I mean, not exactly a bad play to just skip it.
Gobbity, please.
Gobbity's not getting money.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's going in for his frame perfect side out or backlifts, but he needs money. He really needs money.
Yeah,
it's very cool and all, but we could really go for some money.
Yeah, the runners need 845 rupees, or no, excuse me, 841 rupees to beat the game. And Woofer has about, oh my god, that's a red. He has about 100, and Gobbity has nothing.
I know part of that is also that, oh, here we go, Gob's found these
Okay.
little green one.
Yeah, but besides getting rupees, it's just a matter of waiting for Mila to start stealing money from the safe. Oh, yeah, Gobby's gonna... You can't backflip over this wall, can you?
No.
Okay, just making sure. That'd be pretty bad. Hey, there you go. Got another in-place backflip.
That they're losing or gaining some time based on RNG, because how long Mila takes is RNG.
Oh, really? Oh, is it like it's RNG how long she stops at the stopping points?
I'm not exactly sure how it is, but I know that, like, one race between me and Woofer, like, one of us just got ahead by a significant amount because we were, like, tied going into it.
Oh.
Like, not by a significant amount, I mean, like, 10 to 15 seconds, but, like, still.
Right. It's enough where you go, oh, I guess Mila's RNG.
Yeah.
There's another statue. Because, yeah, you need the statues for something, unfortunately. So that's a lot of item collection there. Alright, now Gobbity's gonna rescue Tingle. First, just gotta check the mail. Why is he checking the mail? Oh, right. Something important here.
I would say the leaf is pretty important.
Yeah. Kinda required to beat the seed. Also, probably the second best item in the game next to Wind Waker.
I mean, unless if we allow the tuner.
Yeah. Which I didn't look up where tuner was.
Oh,
Probably in a bad spot.
You're not gonna get it. It's the Shark Island Combat Cave.
I mean, it's not that out of the way, you know. Oh, Gobbity's getting commanded deed. Okay. So here's my theory. Like what I said before, is that Gobbity's getting command deed so he can store the chest at Private Oasis for something else instead. That's just my theory.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because that chest is like just required anyways. So you're just going up there, and storage doesn't take that long to get typically.
Right.
For these runners.
Maybe Gobbity will get some money while. No?
Oh.
Okay.
You really walked towards the pod for a second, and then said, "Nah, I don't need money."
Nah, yeah. Yeah, Gobbity's hoping for a get-rich-quick scheme. Also known as the ghost ship. So the thing is, if you're good with your rupee routing, I think it's the difference between loading ghost ship once and loading it twice, which honestly isn't that big a deal. But like, if you're waiting for Mila anyway, you might as well get lots of money.
Wait a second. Is ghost ship required?
No, but there's money there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna get the rainbow rupee. So there's a rupee worth 500 rupees, but it's not in a good spot. I think it's an Earth Temple, and Earth Temple isn't in the seed. Gobbity's getting double storage. Wait.
Oh, double storage in Rando is so disgusting.
Okay, so so watch out for the super swim if you're sensitive to flashing lights.
He's probably bringing this to Crescent, right?
Yeah, because there's a required item at Crescent. He's gonna store that and then super swim to.
Thorn? I'd say Thorn.
Yeah, I'd say Thorn. I thought he would use the Private Oasis chest for that, but it's closer. Or maybe he's gonna take this to Western. Here's a fun part of Wind Waker is walking around with fixed camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has like good camera angle or like he didn't go into camera lock with like a good angle, so he probably has really off. Or if this is his actual controls, then it's fine.
Yeah. So he's got to be careful because if those chews hit him, then he loses storage, and he really doesn't want to lose storage here. Looks like he's got it though. Right now he can get hit and it's fine. And he Western or Thorned or Headstone. It could be Headstone as well. Top of Headstone has an item.
I think Thorned is just good here, unless it, especially if you know how to get Nary Fill on the.
No, he's going to Headstone. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh no, he's just getting an Airy Float Windfall. Yeah.
If you're going to Thorned, I feel like it might be slightly better just to get the Airy Fill at a Paw Print on the lookout platform.
We can see Woofer got the hook shot from doing part of Zundari's trading quest. So that's why you want a delivery bag really early is for a hook shot, because it's honestly not that bad a hook shot. Like, it's certainly better than doing a Morth hover.
Oh, this is Headstone. Or it's going to Headstone. And he almost hit that raft. That was actually really close.
Yeah, he saved it. What I'm curious about with this decision to go to Headstone is a lot of runners will typically store the chest on the peak of Angular Isle to get to the top of Headstone. And in this case, that chest is also required. So Gobbity could have stored Angular Peak to come here. But I mean, like, the chest he stored is also required, so I don't know. It doesn't matter that much, I guess.
Gobbity's win should be good enough here.
Yes. Okay, good.
I think I've done it with like completely backwards win before, but it's just like you have to do a lot of leaf pumps.
Yeah. And then Woofer, he stored chest on top of Boulder to get to this chest, and both chest on top of Boulder and this chest have Tingle statues. And then Gobbity getting the grappling hook from top of Headstone. Pretty useful item.
Say that.
No, I think he's gonna swim somewhere.
Yep.
Wait, what? Why is he going inside? I'm so confused.
Well, he can't swim anywhere because he can't get storage.
You can. It's terrible, but you
Oh, is it
can.
like on top of?
I mean, you just use bombs to
I
push
guess,
you
yeah,
off a
you do a
ledge.
bomb push.
Because I thought maybe he would take the chest storage and super swim the Thorn afterwards. Wait.
Cabana lower floor chest has a wallet.
Oh! I see. I didn't check to see what entrance Cabana was, so this actually makes a lot of sense. There's another wallet somewhere else that is nice to get with hookshot and chest storage. But no, yeah, this makes a lot more sense, honestly. Then again, Gobbity does not have the hammer. He still got through pretty quickly though.
Yeah, the lower floor chest isn't too bad to get without hammer. The upper floor one takes a while.
Yeah, so you do need at least one wallet, and I mean you pretty much only need one wallet because you're only deciphering 2 charts. What is required for Go mode? The bare minimum is light arrows, 8 Triforce shards, and fully charged Master Sword. And a shield. Yeah, that's the important one that some people forget sometimes, because you need a shield to reflect Zelda's light arrow to deal the final blow. But there's a really nice shield they're going to be getting later on. Looks like Gobbity's about to get 2 of his Tingle statues, like Woofer did earlier, and then Woofer is going to Angular. There's quite a lot to get here. Oh! Ooh, that's not good. Is the hookshot up there again?
For this, they'll also need skull hammer, grappling hook, and leaf.
Oh, right, yeah. Because Dragoner's Cavern requires the grapple hook, Forsaken Fortress requires the hammer, and Forbidden Woods requires the leaf. Also, okay, Woofer getting bait bag, so he's planning on getting to top of Headstone the normal way without glitches, which is using a seagull
yeah, I think that's probably
to
better.
fly up. Yeah.
Just because
Straight the pairs right there.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any good pairs? That's what I really know.
But that's the problem that I ran into routing this, is that there aren't any good pairs, other than just buying one.
I mean, Morph Pit? Morph Pit?
I guess, but I mean, I guess you don't really need grappling hook before Forbidden Woods.
You really don't want to go that way to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually not too bad if you store Morph Pits, because you have to do the mini boss in there.
Alright, well, we're getting fire and ice arrows, so he's 1 bow upgrade away from light arrows. And Gobbity's showing that you don't need iron boots to walk past that wind current, you can just roll past it. Yeah, they have advance notice. They have an hour to read through the log and plan a route. And yeah, so treasure charts aren't part of the settings. However, Woofer bought that because now he's going to re-enter the shop, and Beetle's going to be selling a pair instead. Did he not? Oh no, I guess I looked away for a second, but he did buy a pair. And then Headstone's right there, so he's gonna go grab his grappling hook. Meanwhile, Gobbity heading to Private Oasis.
So wasn't it? Oh, that was a treasure chart, wasn't it?
Yeah, a treasure chart, not a Triforce chart. If that was a Triforce chart, that would be very bad.
Yeah, because it was treasure chart 1, so I was like, wait a second. Not number 1.
So we give an hour for planning with the spoiler log. The actual race itself, anywhere from just under an hour to Like it depends on how good the runners are. Both these runners are very good, so at max this will be like an hour 25 minutes. We're forgetting his grappling hook and Gobbity using his grappling hook to enter the cabana entrance, which turns into diamond step because the settings we use have randomized entrances to spice things up. Oh, he grabbed the pod and let go. There you go. Oh no. Gobbity, you got this. Just get up there. Okay, good. So Gobbity's just skipping the diamond step maze by using leaf. He just needs the first chest. So he doesn't need to burn the pot lid. Right,
Well,
wait.
this is the first chest for him.
What's in this chest?
well, it is.
Gobbity? I guess, okay, I guess...
It's a bottle.
I don't think he actually wanted the bottle. I think he just wanted to jump on top of this chest to leaf over to the other chest. But, like, there are Deku sticks right near, like, the other side of this wall that he's next to, and you can just jump over the wall with the Deku stick.
Woofer gain storage. I'm guessing. I have no idea actually. This is the Cliff Plat highest aisle.
Yeah, so Woofer's getting the other wallet that I thought about getting when I routed this, because
I wonder if Woofer is gonna opt to go into Cliff Plateau. I have no idea if that is required. The Cliff Plateau cave, no, it's Dimmsboro. But go in and come back out, and then store the top one and clip into Thorn with a Super Slim.
Yeah, it's very possible he does that.
I always hate side hopping off of this one with so many wizards.
Yeah. So the normal way to get this chest that Woofer's about to get coming up is you have to enter Fire Mountain, which puts you in Cliff Plateau Cave, and then you beat Cliff Plateau Cave, and it puts you on the highest aisle, which is like this really tall one that you can't normally reach. But he's just gonna skip going through Fire Mountain and beating the cave by using chest storage and hook shot, and then Woofer is gonna aim up. Maybe he's not standing in a good spot for this. We have to adjust it a little bit.
He seems like really far right compared to where I normally stand for this, but it might just work.
To me, he seemed far left because
there.
There are a couple of spots you could hookshot this chest. So now he's gonna. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's definitely better than where I normally go because normally I get caught by the water a million times.
Yeah. So interesting how Gobbity and Woofer opted for different wallets. They're not gonna get both wallets for sure because you don't need both wallets.
Yeah, you don't even need like more than the wallet can hold.
Yeah, like I mean, like Woofer already did trading, so he only needs another 800 rupees. But Gobbity has not done the trading quest yet, so he needs 841 rupees. There's Gobbity's Fire and Ice Arrows. So Gobbity has both a bow and Fire and Ice Arrows now, so he just needs light arrows to complete the bow requirement. Because he stored a bow at Crescent Island a while ago during his first Super Swim. So because of that, you didn't actually see him hold up the bow, but the game just kind of gives it to him. And, Woofer's opting to grind money here at outset instead of Ghost Ship.
Getting the money here is really fast if you don't need, like, too much of it.
You need 800, though. I'd say that's a lot.
I mean, is it faster, or is the Ghost Ship going to be faster if you don't go to the Ghost Ship parallelly, though?
I honestly feel like every time I route a sea that needs a lot of money, and I have to choose between Outset and Ghost Ship, I pick the wrong one every time compared to what like everyone else does. Because, like, you know, if you go to Ghost Ship, which Ghost Ship chart was, you know, a very convenient spot. It's at Private Oasis. Like, you just go to the Ghost Ship, you farm it twice, you get 600 rupees, Ankle gives you another 250 rupees, you're good to go. Whereas, like, here, Woofer just has to keep playing Saga Passing to spawn this pot. But it is 100 rupees.
Are any of the, like, statues behind that, or
Behind what?
any of the statues behind you in the charts?
No. But I mean, like, it's really nice to get the money from the statues.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gobbity did a really cool strat there where he shot down the ropes holding up the elevator. And normally, what? Oh, Gobbity, you okay, he's fine. So normally you have to go through Dragon Roost like normally, and when you get up towards the top, you can walk over to that elevator and knock it down. But Gobbity just said, "Nah, I have the bow. I can just snipe the ropes from at the bottom, and then you can ride the elevator up." So Gobbity's halfway through the dungeon using that skip. And there's that really convenient shield, which is the reason why you get bombs is just to get that shield. Oh, and Gunbow. Actually, well, Gunbow's the main reason. There are 2 shields in the game, and the other one's also in Dragon Roost, but it's in the first half of Dragon Roost, which Gobbity skipped. Meanwhile, Woofer looking to play golf and finishing up. He's gonna want that chest that spawns from playing golf. Let's see. It is a Triforce shard, so that's 1 of 8.
In spoiler luck, it's not that much of an issue, but I like how the first Triforce chart, or the first Triforce shard, just lets you know that, like, it's just a shard and doesn't play, like, any more text on that first screen.
Yeah. It's like Treasure Chart 23, which the text for that is just, "You got chart 23." And nothing else. Whereas, like, the others kind of explain how treasure charts work or have, like, a joke in them or something. Treasure Chart 23 is just like, "Alright, here you go." So, I'm glad Gobbity noticed that, which is, no, if you don't want to get the big key and you want to do big key skip in Dragon Roost, you pick one of those 2 chests by the boss door to store. And Gobbity picked the one with money in it, so that's good because he needs money. You can see that Woofer got the hammer from collecting all 5 Tingle statues. And Ankle also gives 250 rupees. So he was able to use that money towards the Triforce charts.
Yeah, we will need to use the hammer a grand total of 1 time. Or actually, no, you need to use it for phase 2 a little bit, but... Oh, 5 things, actually.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Thanks for the raid, SpeedGaming Portuguese.
So I assume Woofer is going to... Where?
Woofer's gonna fish up Triforce chart 6. I think this is 6. It's one of the Triforce charts. No, wait, this is 5, because Triforce chart 5 leads to the reef. So we also randomized the where the charts point to. So like Triforce chart 5 points to a different quadrant every time. So in this case, it points to Cyclops Reef.
Yeah, sea hats and
Uh,
while you're fishing stuff is just the greatest. Who was it? I saw a bomb coming in from long distance.
Yeah, but he got it in time.
Yeah, fun fact, if you like get hit frame perfectly, you can just crash your game when you get back in the boat.
Wait. Was that a recent discovery or no?
It was like recent that Jim got it in a 100% run and it crashed.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, gymnast. I mean, he lost the run to that, right? Like,
I want to say he was already behind, and like technically their run was dead at that point, but
yeah.
yeah, not quite sure.
And yeah, so then the convenient thing about where the Triforce charts want you to salvage up items is that they're kind of close to each other. So Woofer was able to just sail from Cyclops Reef to Southern Triangle to get this other item.
Southern Triangle is like really gross sometimes if you don't kill the sea bats.
There's a Triforce shard. So now Woofer has 2 Triforce shards. And that Moblins letter he got earlier, he's gonna deliver that to Maggie eventually, and then get an item from that. Oh, whoop, Gobbity, watch out. Okay. And where... Okay, Woofer's probably going to Western Ferry to get the item. Oh, that's rough, Gobbity. He's to climb back up and around. There you go. So now Gobbity's gonna get his light arrows. So now he's done collecting the 3 bows. And then he's gonna just fly over into this cave while he's over here. And we already saw that Woofer was in here and got a bunch of items. The difference is that Gobbity's not gonna get bait bag because he already got top of headstone. I don't know about the magic meter upgrade, if he's gonna get that or not. Oh, it looks like he is. I think that's the right move.
Yeah, magic meter upgrade is really nice and it's not too far out of the way.
Yeah, it can speed up the puppet and fight at the end.
Yeah, you don't have to rely on RNG as much and you can go for double crit.
So Woofer's at Western Ferry, which normally you need the hammer to enter it, which he used to get inside. And oh wow, that's his first sword. Also, wait, is the hilt on Hero's sword for Sans a bone?
I think so, yeah.
I just noticed that. Oh man, what a meme skin. Also, if you want to really hear a treat for Wolfer's Sand skin, when it gets to like the very end of the race, I'll like say to switch it over to Wolfer's audio, or like I'll do it because Sans makes a really funny noise when climbing the rope. No, yeah, unfortunately, no Mulgara. Alright, Gobbity's entering Ice Ring, which I don't remember what that is. Oh yeah, Forbidden Woods, that's right. So, Gobbity, pick an arrow. Okay, there you go. He didn't know which arrow to pick, I guess.
I think it might also be worth it to get the frozen chest, which is a quiver.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, I would have gotten that if I knew about that. But it's pretty easy to miss.
Like, even without Tower of the Gods being in logic, it's like we have, if you like doing Calidenos with arrows.
Yeah, which, I know Gobbity prefers bombs. I don't know about Woofer. I imagine he prefers bombs too.
Yeah, I believe Wolf prefers bad.
Wait, Jay was. What did I tell you before this race started?
Oh
The
no.
runners
Oh
should not
no.
store Holland Tree. Gobbity, oh my. Okay, this is not good. I told myself someone's gonna store Holland Tree and they're gonna have a bad time, as our friend Sans would say. And oh no. Gobbity's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He is
So,
gonna. I mean, now he could just get the bigger wallet, right? That'll be fine.
I mean, I think that's besides the point. The point is that he didn't need to store this chest, and he did anyway, because I don't think he was paying attention. So, to explain why it's really bad that Gobbity stored that chest, the chest he stored has a Triforce chart. And of course, he has not yet deciphered all the Triforce charts he needs, like Woofer did. So now Gobbity has 3 Triforce charts to decipher instead of 2. And Tingle does not let you pick which Triforce charts to decipher. He goes in order of number. So the charts they want to decipher are 5 and 6, but I believe Gobbity stored Triforce chart 2. Let me look it up. Oh no, it's 1.
Try first chart 1.
Yeah, so Tingle will force you to decipher that one first. So Gobbity no longer needs 841 rupees. He needs 12. I don't want to do math right now. It's
39.
like 1239, yeah. So, and his wallet only holds 1,000 rupees. So he either has to make multiple trips to Tingle Island to decipher, or he gets both wallets to fit the 1,239 rupees. And what I think he's gonna do is make 2 trips because he doesn't know that he stored a Triforce chart. Because I can't imagine him knowing that and then storing it anyway. I mean, this is like a huge plus
What chest
for
do you
Woofer.
store then if you are in that situation? I think you actually store his first room.
Yep, I agree. You store first room, and then you take the chest storage all the way to the mini boss where he is now. Because the first room only had a golden feather, so story that's not a big deal. There's Gobbity's second sword. So now he has the Master Sword, so his sword has more range, and it does double damage. Which, if he opts to fight Calidamos with a bow and sword, it'll make that a lot easier, but I'm pretty sure he's just going to use bombs instead. Or he might go for fire arrow strats, but that's kind of RNG. We'll see if he gets it, if he chooses to go for that. Or, well, he only has 13 arrows, so I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's just going to go straight for bombs.
He is trying to get those arrows back, though.
That's a good point. Meanwhile, Woofer is at Forsaken Fortress. And, Did Woofer do the lower jail chest, or did he just go straight to the boss? I'm thinking he went straight to the boss, and he's gonna do lower jail chest later.
Yeah, he definitely, because it's a sword, so he would have the Master Sword now.
Oh yeah, he would have the Master Sword. Okay, so we didn't do that yet. I don't know. I would have done lower jail chest, and then ran over to the ladder where the Bokoblin and the Mini Blins are, and then climb the ladder and leaf over to the ladder to get part of Forsaken Fortress.
I think that what Woofer is doing is just faster, though, because he used the outside route of that version of it. And then it also routes magic better, because he'll save warp out of lower jail cell and have full magic after.
Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah. Gobbity's struggling a little bit with these bomb throws. So the idea is that instead of cutting down the tentacles with Boomerang, he's trying to use the hitbox on the bomb to hit Calidemos inside. Alright, I think that's his second one. Yeah, he needs 4. 3. You can tell he hits because Calidemos screams. There's also like a white powder effect, like a white particle effect. Getting low on health. Alright, there you go. Oh yeah, and now Woofer's doing lower gel chest, and he's gonna have full magic from the save warp. Alright, yep. Gobbity with his second shard, and Woofer with the Master Sword. So, I guess item-wise, Woofer has a bit of a lead, because he has Hookshot, Hammer, and 2 shards on Gobbity. But Gobbity also did beat Dragon Roost, which is... Well, I don't know. I think it's still slower than Forsaken Fortress, even though he didn't do much in Dragon Roost. Just because of
I think
Goma.
Woofer's slightly ahead, but he'll be much more ahead after Gobbity realizes that he messed up with the getting the Triforce.
Yeah, right. The unfortunate thing is Gobbity's not going to realize it until he gets to Tingle Island. No, not even then. He's gonna... Well, I don't know. He could realize it when Tingle still asks him if he wants to decipher more charts. That might confuse Gobbity, but if he doesn't notice Tingle ask him that, then it will be when he tries to fish up the Southern Triangle Island treasure, and he doesn't have his chart deciphered. Because Tingle would have deciphered charts 1 and 5 instead of 5 and 6.
He might also realize it right when he gets there, because if he opens up all the charts at the same time.
Right, like if he opens all the charts at Tingle Island, because that's a really good practice to get in the hang of, just to double check that you deciphered the charts you need. Back when 80% had to decipher all the charts, that was what people did then too. You open them all up at Tingle just to make sure.
Because you only have to menu once.
That too. And now, Gobbity getting his shard. He doesn't have Hookshot yet, so he has to leaf across this gap. You know, I'm honestly surprised he doesn't have Hookshot yet. Like, he didn't route in to do the trading quest yet.
I actually don't think it's the worst thing to get Hookshot later, just because you can route it with the 2 shards. Or to the two charts. 2 sunken treasures. When you go to Great
Ooh! Yeah, that's a good point. Because Cyclops is directly adjacent to Great Fish, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, right next to each other. So you go Great Fish, you trade Fish up Cyclops, Fish up Southern Triangle. He probably noticed there. Yeah, he did! He's like, where did this Triforce chart come from? He's freaking out right now. He's like, oh no, I need to get extra money. I wonder what... Oh, it prompted him to open up the Triforce charts because he was opening up Ghost Ship chart. Yeah, I forgot he had Ghost Ship chart.
Yeah, he actually can't hold the full amount that he needs either.
Right. But it's not like he needs to open the chest in the first place, because the chest just has junk in it. So he will probably get up to 1,000 and then save warp. So Gobbity should know this strat like the back of his hand. Granted, I don't know how long it's been since he's done it, but any percent used to do this all the time. Farming rupees at the Ghost Ship.
Or are you just gonna leave right away?
No, I think he's storing this chest to make the first void out easier? Or is there something in that chest? I don't think there is.
I wonder if the void out's just easier if you do this.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
Wait, but don't... What happens when you store it? I've actually never stored it, but...
Oh yeah, so it's really funny what happens.
You just do that, okay.
You do that, and now the Ghost Ship will exist forever. Because, like, even though Gobbity opened the chest and got whatever was inside, like, normally when you open the chest, the Ghost Ship laughs at you, and then it disappears, and you wake up in the boat. But because you use chest storage, the Ghost Ship will just never disappear on the overworld. Yeah, now he's waiting for the Wizrobe to shoot fire, so he can go for this clip. Ah, he missed it. Just save
You
warp.
miss it once, just save warp. It's honestly not even like that bad to save warp in Rando, just because we have the swift sail and faster save warps.
But I imagine he's gonna be a little annoyed with himself because like first he realizes he got an extra chart, and then like I mean he would do that trick all the time back in any percent. So I'm sure he's not like super happy about failing that.
Actually, if he farms all the, and he'll get 1,000. So if he does notice properly and he remembers that Ankle gives him money, then this is all the money that he'll need.
Ooh, that's a good point because he hasn't cashed in his statues yet, even though he has 5. It was the bracelets, really? Alright, I guess Gobbity has power bracelets now, and he's not gonna use them. But I guess that's good to know. Actually, is there something... I mean, he has bombs, and he doesn't need anything that's like power bracelet specific. Yeah, I don't know. He has them now. I don't think he like intentionally wanted to get the power bracelets. They were just kind of there. So, you know, I guess, like, considering that Ankle gives money, Gobbity won't really be... I mean, he'll still be losing time because he still has to talk to Tingle an extra time to decipher charts. Or the extra chart. But, like, I don't know, how many seconds is that? Like, 10, 15 seconds?
If that, with instant text.
Yeah. On the other hand, though, these are both very good runners, and that still matters.
That's if he remembers that Ankle gives him money, because if he just does it like the way that you normally want to do it, you want to do Ankle first because he's close, right?
Yeah, please don't talk to Ankle.
Oh
no! Oh no! Okay, so
Money!
there's the 250 rupees that he needed to be able to decipher all his charts. He's probably thinking right now, like, oh, I should have talked to the Ankle second. So, yeah, now Gobbity's losing a lot of time because he talked to them in the wrong order. Yep, there's Triforce Chart 1 deciphered. Gobbity hasn't gone to Western Ferry yet, right? No, he didn't, because he just got Hammer.
Right.
Because we might see a Super Swim from here to Western. Oh, Triforce Chart 1 points to Tingle. Alright, no Super Swim. I was hoping, I can dream. Now, getting storage on Tingle Isle is the kind of thing where you go for it once, and if you don't get it, you move on.
Unless if it's SD where it's just too slow to swim or not swim.
Yeah, I mean, like back when it was required in any percent, I would go for it like once or twice and then just give up. In a situation like this, you would just go for it once. But I don't think Gobbity was well, that makes sense to not super swim because he has to still do trading, and then he's gonna go to Western Ferry right after this. But you know, if he deciphered all 3 charts, I don't think he would have had enough money for this. They would have been close.
He would have had 1250, so it would have been fine, yeah.
They went 1250, but the charts cost 1239, so we'd have 11 rupees left.
No, everything combined costs 1239.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, we're forgetting this quiver that you mentioned, Jay. Yeah, so the kind of a nice thing about these settings with like with big octos in them is that progressive quivers become a progression item. So they're gonna be put in a somewhat convenient spot at the bare minimum.
Well, maybe not convenient. I don't know if convenient is the
Well, what would you
right word
call it
for
then? Like
sunken treasure.
you're not gonna have quivers on like Savage Floor 50, you know?
That's
Like
true.
they're gonna be somewhere kind of like out in the open, but not necessarily out in the open because like they could be like in the basement of a dungeon, and like while you do have to go to the dungeon, you don't need to go to the basement. Yeah, exactly. They won't be in non-required dungeons. They're not going to be in Savage or uh, I don't know, like a mini game because there aren't any mini games in these settings.
So it looks like Woofer's also gonna store hole in tree, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter because he already deciphered his chart, so he's gonna have Triforce chart 1, and then it just doesn't matter. Yeah, actually, there was another Triforce chart Forbidden Woods 2. Where was it? Oh, in the basement of Forbidden Woods, there's a Triforce chart 2. But there's no reason to go to the basement, so no one was gonna pick it up accidentally. But man, you know that like when Gobbity comes in here for an interview, or like assuming he does, the first thing he's gonna ask is where did that extra Triforce chart come from? Alright, what is he doing now? He's just gonna cash. Oh, he's getting money from this hidden tingle pot.
Oh
So
my!
normally,
Please don't, Cobb.
what? He's gonna farm
No,
this?
no. I think that this is fine for this because you need Tsunari. But
Oh,
ignoring
right.
this is bad.
Oh, but it
Yeah,
only
that's it doesn't
spawns
even respawn
once.
apparently.
Okay, well, I learned that today. It's kind of weird that the one on Outset respawns multiple times. Yeah, so the spot at Outset where Woofer farmed for orange rupees, and that spot there where a red rupee came out of nowhere, those are all pots that Tingle and his friends hid in the overworld that are hidden. Normally you need Tingle Tutor, and you use a Tingle Bomb to blow up those spots, and then the pots reveal themselves. But because this is Randomizer, and you know, there's an accessibility issue with having people get Game Boys with link cables, so it's programmed to work with regular bombs.
So I'm guessing this is to get the rupees that he needs.
Yeah. So he has 179. He's gonna. He's like.
Awkward. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Because you can't get the 15 there plus some. You need like a couple more.
Yeah, so he's just gonna play Saga Passing 3 times. No, twice. Because he's gonna have to break the pot 3 times. There we go, that's 279. He needs 398 rupees. Oh, there's a heart there. There's no point in him waiting for the rupee counter to go up before playing Saga Passing, right?
I think that he was like just not paying attention to his rupees probably.
Oh, like he thought that, oh, I might have enough. Okay. Oh, Wolfer needs to equip Woodwaker to get storage off his chest.
Yeah, turns out you need that.
Yeah.
Well, no, you just need to get storage.
Yeah, I really appreciate that this game is called the Woodwaker, and the Woodwaker is the most broken item in it. Because, like, Ocarina of Time is, like, the Ocarina as broken as, like, I don't know, like, bombs.
God, he's showing us that the Triforce or the sunken treasure in Tingle is there.
Yes. But you know, watching this race has made me reconsider what my ban should be against certain runners. But yeah, another annoying thing about this preset, which I'm really surprised it didn't come up, because big octos are in these settings, but the runners aren't going to fight a big octo because they just don't have anything. But sometimes, we think it has to do with using a bow and shooting an octo on the edge of their eye, but sometimes the big octos just crash on you, and that's really bad at a race, obviously.
Yeah, you kind of just lose if you're like with a kind of close match.
Yeah. So I think that, like, if you're up against a runner that's significantly better than you, then you don't ban preset B, hope that they don't ban it, and then hope that you randomly go to preset B. Because the way the settings work is that there's 6 different presets for settings. Each runner gets to ban one, and then the actual one they race is randomly picked from the remaining 4. Okay, now Gobbity is gonna head up to Cyclops to get Moblin's letter. And then Woofer... What was that? Did you see what happened on Woofer's screen? He kind of like the camera froze up or something, but it wasn't fixed camera. Maybe that was just nothing. I have to look back at that later. Yeah. But like, I swear, like the camera froze and then Woofer started to walk away from the center of the screen. And then he pulled Wind Waker again and went back to getting storage. It was weird.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I like looked back to Woofer's screen and he was on the tree. It looked like he just like voided on the tree. I was like,
oh yeah. There's Moblin's letter, and I just noticed that the stamp on Moblin's letter is a pig snout. I don't know why it took me this long to notice that. Ooh, I really like what Woofer's doing here. So, you know, Gobbity kind of like skipped large portions of the maze, but he still kind of like had to walk around it to get to the chest he wanted. And then Woofer's just gonna go straight to the chest he needs because he remembers that like those pots link up. So he's gonna be saving time over Gobbity by doing that as well.
yeah, don't know if that's faster than doing like the bomb clip and leafing over though.
You mean like the bomb clip with hookshot?
Yep.
No, I mean I agree with you, but I mean I don't think Gobbity was able to do that anyway. I'm just saying what Woofer did was faster than what Gobbity did. And like even if Gobbity chose to like use a Deku stick to jump over the wall, I think what Woofer did was still faster.
So where's Woofer gonna bring this swim?
Corn Fairy, maybe?
Oh yeah. Well, Thorn Fairy.
Wait. Okay, he did not want to come to Bomb Islands. I was about to say, like, wait, what's here? Oh, nothing here. No, yeah, if he wanted to go to Bomb Island, he'd probably just sail there. I'm not worried about that raft he's close to. I guess he's fine. Alright.
Into the island.
Yep. Just going too fast. And where's Gobbity super swimming to? Is this also Thorn Fairy? Yeah, it's also Thorn Fairy. So they're gonna hold hands in Thorn Fairy.
Do you think that Gobbity will pick up a fairy, Thorn Fairy, with his bottle? His freshly prepared bottle?
No! He's not doing that.
I mean, it is Wind Waker. We do take a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, of course. Game made for children. On the other hand, I did die to Ganondorf twice in the qualifier races. And in separate races, of course, yeah. Nah, I was just playing really badly. Also, Zelda trolled me super bad. And,
Of course, blame it on Zelda. All 3 hearts that you get in Rando.
Hey, I entered the fight with, like, a heart. Also, so even though they were holding hand at Thorn Fairy, the huge difference that Woofer is going to Hyrule because he's done. Gobbity still has some work to do, so I'm gonna switch over. Oh, good, the audio's already on Woofer's end. Because Woofer does have like a clear lead now. This Hyrule gonna take like what, 7 minutes?
About that.
Yeah, he doesn't have soup, so but he does have magic meter upgrade, so. I don't know, I'll say 7 minutes. Nice round number. Let's see, what does Gobbity still have to do? He has to... Oh, it's just Forsaken Fortress, because his last sword is here. But, I mean, this is a pretty big lead. Like, Woofer would have to really, like, blow it. Oh no, Gobbity, at that point, he should have jump slashed to make it on there. And that probably would have just barely worked.
He's jumping like way too far to the right. You want to jump forward for that? It might work.
Yeah. Oh, that just barely worked.
If you have like north, west wind here, you can actually climb up on the ledge and then leaf directly to the ladder from the ledge. But it's not as good in Rando as it is in SD or HD because it's fast.
Oh. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Alright, is it like harder to do that?
It's like weird.
Okay.
I don't know if it's harder, but you have to know that you have to jump like way far out compared to like, and then just turn.
Alright, so now that like the sailing portion of the running is done for Woofer, you get to hear him roll a lot more. And that means you get to hear Sans laugh a lot more. Oh yeah, he also has that quiver, so he does not have to worry at all about air refills. Alright, Woofer killed Fantagear with light arrows, because light arrow is OP. Now we get to see how his staircase goes. So a lot of tough enemies on the staircase, but because you have light arrows, you just kind of breeze through it. And this was kind of like Nintendo intentionally put all these powerful enemies here, just so you can defeat them with light arrows, just to like show off, like, yeah, your Link is really broken now. So you can hit both these mobs with one light arrow. I mean, well, it didn't really look like he was going for it anyway. Because you want to, if you do target a moblin in that group of two, you want to target the one in the back to hit both of them. But, I mean, still made it through there really quickly. Let's see how his propagated fight goes.
No good shot. Got a free shot though.
That's still pretty fast. No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean,
The second time that you get the free shot is always super quick, so I like to if I miss like one shot and I have to go for the shot kind of early.
Yeah, what I do regardless of the number of arrows and magic I have is every time I miss a quick shot on Puppet Ganon, I wait for him to prepare his attack so that his tail's easier to hit.
Yeah.
Except for the first shot, because if I miss like the super quick snipe, then I'll go for another quick snipe, because then you have enough time to go for the safety shot. Alright, and he can go for double crip. So we'll see if he gets it. Ah, close. That was close. So you can just one cycle this phase, but it looks like he's gonna two cycle it, which is still faster than normal.
No magic.
Also, did you just see what Gobbity did? You're not gonna believe it.
What did he do?
I have to yell at him after this.
Did he do window jump?
Yes, he did window jump. God damn, why am I the only vanilla Wind Waker runner that understands how the map to Forsaken Fortress works? Because he did window jump when he could have just, like, walked through the door that was next to him, and he would have been in the same room. Okay, that's a good point. When Woofer... I mean, I really should say if, but at this point it's kind of like when Woofer wins this race. He's, I guess, almost guaranteed to make it to top 12. But, because it would be a tie for third place.
Great luck.
Do you remember how tiebreakers work? Because I don't.
So... I mean, first they still have to play, so head-to-head would be the first tiebreaker.
Okay. That's probably... I don't know what the other tiebreakers are, but I imagine that's the only one that matters.
But DJ also has to still play Gob.
Ah, okay. Oh, we forgot to point out Sans' rope climb, where he goes like over and over again. But I mean, it was pretty audible. Yeah.
No one sample.
No. I mean, who goes for... Do you go for one cycle, Jay?
Yeah, I do the 3 spins and then the slash and the spin.
Right, yeah. I try to go for it too.
I mean, there's just no reason not to go for it, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Because you have to wait either way.
I've only got it once in a tourney race, though. I just gotta, I guess, work on it a bit. It is kind of precise, like all the moves. And you can't mash B as much as I wanted to in the first place. You have to, like, time all of your spin attacks close to perfectly. Alright. And Woofer's gonna press the A button. And time. 108.18. Woofer's gonna take this race. And Gobbity's gonna head through Hyrule. And, you know, like, kill Phantom Ganon and defeat Puppet Ganon. And beat Gandorf. Yeah, this doesn't guarantee Woofer a top 12 placement yet, but this is really good for getting a top 12 placement.
Yeah, and pretty much the only reason it's not guaranteed is because he hasn't done enough matches.
Right. Alright. Woofer, I don't know if he's waiting for someone to say to come in. Alright. That Gobbity had to do Grand Staircase.
Hello, wooferzfg.
Hi. I got like 0, so I could barely hear you.
So how'd you feel about the seed?
It was interesting how there were a bunch of islands next to each other, and yeah, it was kind of cool the route. I realized that I did not need to get those extra 200 rupees because ankle gives you stuff, and there was the I also forgot to get a town flower because I'm real smart.
Yeah, I think that Gobbity also forgot about the 250 rupees because it would have saved him a lot more time.
Oh yeah. So Woofer, did you notice what was in Hole in Tree?
Yeah.
So Gobbity did not notice that, and he did not yet decipher charts when he went to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I'll have to skip Hole in Tree, but then I realized I can just do Forbidden Woods later, so I didn't really worry about it. But yeah, that was like one of the first things I checked, because I know how easily you can get burned by that kind of thing.
Right. So what happened with Gobbity was, because he stored that, and he didn't have enough money, because the wallet only fits 1,000 rupees. So then Jay was pointed out, well, he's at Ghost Ship right now, he can farm 1,000 rupees, decipher some charts, and then cash in ankle for 250 rupees, and then finish deciphering. So he still does the Tingle Islands one trip. But then he talked to ankle first with a full wallet. So then he went to Outset to farm his remaining rupees. So that was a really big time loss.
That would have actually been such a smart backup, though.
Yeah.
Well, he only farmed to 1,000 because he realized that he had Triforce Chart 1 right before going into Ghost Ship because he had to open up his Triforce or his maps to open up the Ghost Ship chart.
Yeah.
And it just brought him right to Triforce Chart 1. He's like, oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was considering farming the Ghost Ship, but I kind of didn't want to deal with it. Plus, it's only like 800 rupees.
You say only. That still is playing the Saga Passing 7 times.
Yeah.
And going to Outset, did you need to go to Outset for anything?
Yeah,
I mean,
there was Horseshoe, and then I also liked Headstone more than... Oh wait, no, never mind. There was Top of Island, sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the wallet for some reason.
Oh yeah, that was another thing too. You and Gobbity got different wallets. So, Gobbity chest storage super swam to Headstone from... He did Windfall to Crescent to store the chest to Headstone to get top of Headstone, and then he went inside Headstone to get the wallet, and then you, of course, used chest storage and Hookshot to get the highest isle wallet instead.
I guess Headstone might have been better in retrospect because Top of the Island was also there.
Right. But you would need to clip back there because you probably weren't going to have powered bracelets.
Oh, yeah, because... Okay. If you wanted to farm Ghost Ship, then you need a wallet. So I guess that doesn't work.
Right, yeah, because power bracelets were inside Ghost Ship. But, I mean, what Gobbity ended up doing was because he just kept his chest storage from climbing Headstone, and then used that to clip out of bounds the loading zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably better than what I did.
What I thought you were going to do is, when you went to top of Cliff Plat, just jump in and come back out, and then you can do a double storage swim with the Korak with that chest, and then go to Thorned.
Oh. I thought Thorned was easy to route in because it was a shard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up super swimming to there anyway, although...
Yeah, I guess either way it doesn't really matter. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if you didn't hit bomb.
Yeah, I never done the super swim from there before. I guess it is right in the middle of the two, so should have had a better angle.
Yeah, I think you just go to the left side of it in that case.
I should just start ESS swimming, because then you can just turn.
That is true. You really
Woofer, our resident boomer of Wind Waker.
I've tried it before and I was bad at it, which
Ooh,
is
Gob got the one
from.
from.
Ooh, very nice.
I should learn that too. How many super swims did Gob do?
Not too many.
Well, not too many for Gobbity.
Yeah.
I mean, he still did a super swim from Windfall to Crescent back to Windfall for the air refill, then to Headstone. Where else did he super swim? He super swam to Thorn, I think. I don't remember from where. Or no, maybe he did sail there.
He definitely swam there.
Okay.
Because remember they were with each other and
Didn't he go to
Yeah.
Thorn from Windfall?
probably.
Because I'm pretty sure I had his stream open at that point.
Yeah, because he had a lot of speed going into it.
GG's to Gobbity.
Should be joining here shortly, hopefully.
Hello,
God.
Gobbity.
What's up?
GG's.
GG's.
So, try for start 1.
Trevor Short 1.
Hole in
you
the
know,
tree.
It really becomes, really comes before 4 and 6. funny story there. I knew I had it. I knew I was getting it. I just didn't think it was a problem. And then I got to
Oh,
two.
wow.
I'm like, boy, I really can't choose which ones I want, huh?
Like-
well,
Like, you got to 1,000 in the go ship too, and we were like, okay, this isn't that bad. He just needs to get the 250 on ankle then. You got ankle first.
yeah. Oh, God. I forgot it's just not 50.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
250.
it really
So
is 250.
You could have just deciphered some charts first, yeah.
Yeah, because I considered deciphering charts first. I did think about that, but I forgot it wasn't just. I'm like, it's 50 anyway, so it's not gonna get me where I need to be. 250.
Yeah, 50 per statue.
Yeah. Dang.
Ah.
Besides that, though, I thought it was pretty good. But yeah,
Nice one cycle on Ganondorf, by the way.
thank you. The patented slime strat. Gotta love it.
Wait, no, you can't give me credit for that. I didn't invent it. I was just the first person to do it.
Too bad you're getting credit because you're the first one I saw do it.
Yeah. Well, I was the first Wind Waker runner or Wind Waker SD runner to do it because Mr. Alberto came up with the strat. Because he was like, oh, it's kind of cringe that HD has a one cycle but not SD, and then he made one. He said, hey, Slam, try that. That should work. And then I tried like, oh yeah, this does work, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks because God, the route just would have worked. It just would have worked so well, and then did. And then I forgot. I'm like, can I go to Windfall right now? I'm like, yes. There's no reason to not go to Windfall. And I'm like, Maggie. But at least got Hookshot, so I go to Tingle again, which was my idea. It's like, well, I can just go get Hookshot. I don't need to go there for any reason, right? Like, oh yeah, the whole Maggie thing. But what are you gonna do? It was a rough day. I didn't even finish routing it completely. I pretty much finished enough to where I actually was further along than I thought. It was just kind of like I got stopped. Where did I stop? It was yeah, Warp, Wonderful, Maggie Reward, Zunari, and then so that's where I like stopped routing because I don't have like anything next to it. And then after that, I had no idea I was getting to Thorn. I just didn't know. I went into the race. I'm like, oh yeah, I have no idea how I'm getting there. But then I just decided, it's like, well, Super Swim from here won't be too bad.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree. This was a really hard seed to route because if I'm doing commentary for a race, I like to route it like along with the runners just so I have an idea for what they'd be doing. And I like got through like looking up where all the required items were, the random entrances and then I had 50 minutes left, so I thought like, oh, this is so easy. And then I actually started like putting things in an order, like, oh my god, this is way too hard. So yeah, very difficult seed to route. Honestly, I don't even know like what was better for rupee routing, like what Woofer did or what you did. Because I mean, Woofer just farmed outset rupees, and then Gobbity, you went to Ghost Ship.
Yeah, Ghost Ship just worked out really nicely in there since you needed like 800, well 800 plus for everything. It's kind of like, well, I guess at the time only needed about 750, but that's still like 8 song of passings. And with Ghost Ship chart right there, and then it's on the way to Needle Rock. It's kind of like it's hard. I mean, I guess I ended up going outside anyway, right? But
Yeah.
but whatever.
And also the super swim to Crescent to pick up chest storage is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was just really dumb because like
You get a bad
that
angle with
grapple,
the camera.
like any other item besides grapple there, it would have been fine. I would have just gotten bait bag and it would have been cool. But like, what, Pop Print was an angular, and then that's where bait bag is. But you have to go to angular anyway for like at least one other item, and then of course I picked up double magic. So you have 3 items there potentially. That's an easy bait bag to get, but you don't have bait, so you can't just go straight to headstone. There's no reason to go to outset besides horseshoe. So it's like, where do I get bait if I go here? Because you have to warp to like Forest Haven to get to angular. So it's like, well, I can't buy bait and then go to angular. So it's like, oh, so like whatever. And I'm like, it's fine. I'll just figure it out, or whatever. And then I'm like, I'll just go to like Cabana first, and then use like the chest on Private Oasis to do the chest storage super swim, so it's easier than Crescent. And I'm like, oh cool, I need grapple to get into Cabana. So it's like, oh,
Well,
that being grapple was just the worst
yeah.
item for that to be there.
Yeah, Wolfer ended up
Anything.
getting bait bag and then going to outset to buy a pair and then went to headstone to pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something that came to mind what you could do is you get bait bag, you warp to outset, buy a pair, you super swim to headstone, and then use the pair there to pick it up, and then I guess go inside headstone entrance using leaf and bombs to get the wallet. Then you can save warp and then super swim to horseshoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, that's just something I just thought of.
Yeah, no, I just thought about super swimming to like horseshoe in some way, but that would work too. But then, yeah, getting in with bombs and leaf, you'd have that. So, but I got in a little easier. I mean, still got power bracelets in the end, but
Yeah, and then didn't use them. There's nothing to use them on.
yeah. Never wanted them. I just wanted the rupees. I completely forgot that you couldn't reuse chest storage in Rando. So I opened the chest for chest storage in Ghost Ship, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can't reuse that, huh?
Yeah, I'm surprised you forgot that and then didn't forget about how in vanilla, if you jump slash on that chest, the game crashes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know specifically I can do that in Rando. So that was cool at least. I mean, it worked eventually because I failed the ledge clip, which is a little sad, but I'm like, whatever, I can just save warps.
Yeah, I know I mentioned save warping is like too bad. It's not like too bad in Rando just because swift sail and faster loads.
Yeah, it's better than like, climbing up and going back. And I knew I had plenty of time, so that wasn't an issue. I just like how the timing worked out. Like, I didn't have to play Song of Passing, I was really happy. I just kind of sat there and it was nighttime.
Neither of us octo crashed. Pretty cool.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Is always #1 concern.
I mean, it'd be really impressive if either of you octo crashed this seed. So anyway, do either of you have anything else you want to add? Because otherwise I'm thinking we just wrap things up.
Well, that's about everything. Shout out to Southern Triangle Island. Didn't get hit. That was dope.
I got hit out of my boat at every single thing I tried to fish up.
And you were killing the sea cats too.
Yeah.
I almost routed it as Southern Ferry Island, so glad I caught that.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
Southern Ferry routed for a
I mean,
bit.
they're right next to each other. It's fine.
Yeah. Not the treasure charts though. Then I'm like, okay, wait. There are no. It's just Triforce charts. Okay, it has to be Southern Triangle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because for some reason in my mind I thought all the charts were in Logic, not just Triforce charts, even though it literally says in the Triforce charts. But yeah. I think it was still fun. I think I had a good route. At least I enjoyed playing it. Just one little unfortunate mishap and then a bad pub again, but for being as exhausted as I am today, I think I routed that seed pretty well. And then played it even better, I think, because I routed in some hard stuff. But
Oh, all right. Well, I will.
Let's
wrap things up.
You didn't save Grandma though. You did get a fairy, but you didn't save Grandma. Or
Grandma
you
had
didn't get
another
a
chart. I was like, no way, dude.
This is what I like to hear. But,
yeah, because I like knew the Diamond Step chest, but like the wrong one. But I'm like, how do I get up here for leaf? Because I like as soon as I warped to them, like, oh wait, this isn't the right chest. But how do I get there otherwise? Like, I'll just leave. Like, can I side hop on? No. Okay. Oh, I need to open it and then I can get on. And then as I'm opening, I'm like, I can just climb the ledge.
yeah.
It's like whatever.
Or you could have not entered the war pot in the first place, grabbed a Deku stick, and it did jump attacks with that.
Yeah.
Or you do what Woofer did, and you just go to the pot that takes you to the first chest.
Well, I suppose you could have done that as well. But, yep, that's all I got.
Alright, and let's wrap things up here. So, shoutouts to the trackers Mind of Me and Arterral? I've never met that person, so I don't know how to say their name. I think it's Arterral. Is very last minute getting trackers, so we appreciate that. And thanks Jwist for last minute commentating this. And thanks to Gobbity and Woofer for putting on a really fun race to watch. So, yeah, that's gonna be it from us. So, hope everyone tunes in for future Spoilog races, because we got a lot coming up this week.
Yeah, this week, or next week's gonna be the last week of qualifiers, so
Right, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people are just wrapping up this week.
Not even half the total matches, I'm pretty sure, have happened. So
I've only done one. But all right, goodbye everyone.